Welcome, everyone, to the Raw Patrol. And guess what? I found a godfather, so he's going to join us. So I'm not alone. Nobody likes
That's right.
so anyway. So I brought my MFT along. Carl, how are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here. It's maybe a little bit of unfortunate circumstances. The reason why I'm here, I was supposed to be traveling and somewhere else. Unfortunately, the weather has prohibited me from doing so. But I'm here with you.
Yeah. And I do want to apologize for everyone. The Facebook somehow did not want to go live, so I'm fixing that for everyone right now.
Again.
Yeah, it's always Facebook. I believe it is fine now. So if by chance you were trying to go on Facebook and decided to go on any other of the platforms, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, which by the way, Turnbuckle Studios is on Kick, people. So if you want to kick just like we're kicking, so why don't you kick yourself to that follow button and follow Turnbuckle Studios?
Please.
Yeah. And if, by the way, you're on turnbucklestudios.org, there's a link right down below. /awards. Because Turnbuckle Talk is doing a yearly award show. We want you to vote. So kick your way to turnbucklestudios.org and vote on them awards, because don't you want to know if the person you voted for won? I mean, I know I do. Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to want to know. And we appreciate it. We really do. I mean, this is something that we've been doing every year, and this year has been the most engaged with the voting this year. So I'm very, very happy and thankful to each and every one of you for that. Share it out if you can as well, please. That's turnbucklestudios.org/awards. And just they're 10 little awards. That's it. Just go ahead and click on them, cast your vote. It would be absolutely amazing and mean the world to us if you did that, just so we can continue to get that engagement over there.
We do have Bobby Stats coming in saying, hey, Carl. Hey, Chris Parrish. Hello, Bobby. How are you doing? We don't have to tell Bobby to vote. I know Bobby voted.
I'm sure he did. And if he didn't, I'm sure he's doing it now. Yeah.
And if I know Bobby, he's going to comment saying, I just liked your page on YouTube, which, by the way, Bobby, yeah, this is how well I know you. I know your next move before you're doing it, because that's how much we spend together. So if you want to click the like, the notification button, all that on YouTube, you want to hit the follow on Facebook, you want to hit the follow on Twitch, you want to hit the follow on Kick, or you want to hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff is great. In fact, I vision you doing that right now, just like I vision Paul Heyman, Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker, as well as Austin Theory, making their way to the ring right now.
And an interesting addition, Austin Theory.
Yeah, and it's very intriguing because if a lot of people remember Austin Theory's past, when he was the Evolve World Champion, it was Paul Heyman who made a special guest appearance to introduce him into the match. Paul Heyman has just an eye for that up-and-coming talent, just like our good old friend William Regal is, which, by the way, please, I hope he's getting better with all that, with the neck stuff that he was posting. People, listen, this man knows wrestling more than any of us, even the two of us doing this right now. Be safe. And hopefully, William Regal, you're in good health. We're praying for you because, one, we respect the hell out of you because we know how good and just how important of the business you are. Paul Heyman, on the other hand, also very influential, but always been a fan of Austin Theory.
I've always been a fan of Paul Heyman. I mean, the man just has a like a beautiful mind for this business, and always respected what he has done, is doing, and will do in the future as well.
You know, do you remember when they did all the Hollywood movie posters just a couple years ago for 39? Why didn't they
Yes.
do A Beautiful Mind and then just put Paul Heyman right there?
Oh, right.
Oh,
Oh,
you said it.
it would have been perfect.
I'm just going that extra yard.
Yeah. Yeah. You're going the longest yard?
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to go 8 yard. I mean, it'd be better than some of my guys in fantasy, but we're not here to talk about that. We're talking about the right now, the vision, and that's who are in the ring right now. We also appreciate everyone who's watching saying, hey, wait a second, did Raw just start? No, we started an hour late.
Yeah.
Just because of availability. So please, if you know what's going on, do a Chad Gable and shush.
Please.
And let's just have some fun watching it right now. But we don't want to let that get in the way of you enjoying it. So you enjoyed it at your own pace.
Yeah.
We just ask you to allow us to enjoy it at ours.
And if you want and you enjoyed what you already saw for Monday Night Raw, then rewind it and go back to kind of where we are as well. I mean, Paul Heyman's in the ring. He just told us his name is Paul Heyman. So there's your kind of guide point. They're the very beginning of this, they really were not letting him speak. They decided that maybe they wanted to hear from CM Punk instead.
Well, yeah, can't blame them. It's I believe we're live from the Kia Center in Orlando, and I think Orlando likes a little CM Punk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, this is also the very last Raw of 2025. So this is the second last WWE show. As yes, tomorrow night they do have NXT, but next week, big Raw, as that's the big anniversary, the 1 year on Netflix.
Yeah.
That's going to be big, but we still have a lot going tonight. I believe we have not only a women's triple threat championship match, but also a tag team title match as Stephanie Vaquer, Raquel Rodriguez, and Nikki Bella go after it for the women's world title. And the Usos challenge Dragon Lee and AJ Styles for that world tag team titles.
Yep. Bobby started to watch later too. So awesome. Bobby is right there with us. I'm excited for this. I mean, 2025 within the world of the WWE has been a mixed bag of emotions, a lot of ups and a lot of downs when it comes to the shows itself. But it has still gripped me enough that I am. Wait, what? Oh, I was going to say, who are they introducing now? But no, they're introducing clearly Austin Theory. Paul Heyman had me wondering there for a minute. I'm like, what the heck? This group is growing? It has. Yeah, I mean, clearly it has, but
whew. Now let's ask everyone their opinions about Austin Theory in the Vision. We all know that he was a name that was very much out there right away when we saw that Masked Man debut at War Games. But now that we have the reveal, we see kind of the new look, the new kind of attitude of Austin Theory. What are not only your thoughts, Carl, about Austin Theory in the Vision, but chat? Let me know. Let us know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, let us know. I think right now, Austin Theory, this is something that maybe was needed. Austin Theory is fantastic. In the ring, on the microphone, he's actually very, very good. And he was kind of lost in the shuffle of everything. And I think that this is a real good way to bring him to a little bit more prominence within the television scene of things. And I'm very happy about it.
Now, even though Austin Theory's in this group, we do not see him as the leader, correct? We still kind of look as Braun Breaker being that guy in terms of who is that big time player. But I'm going to ask this. We know Braun Breaker is challenging CM Punk next week for that World Heavyweight title. If Braun Breaker does not win and say Austin Theory gets the next shot, do we then look at Austin Theory as that leader?
Yes. I would say yes. Just like a Mr. Hendry, his name was said enough that here he is.
Yeah.
Mr. CM Punk.
And I don't know what Kevin Nash was saying, but despite the shirt CM Punk is wearing, he seems to be moving quite fast and quite normal to me. So,
yeah.
But Bobby coming in saying, I am intrigued by Austin Theory with Paul Heyman. I actually think we're going to see Austin Theory be more of the Paul Heyman guy than anyone else in that group. Or we could see even Austin Theory and Logan Paul become more of that tag team. But I just don't know if we want to see Austin Theory in another tag team, as we kind of just saw him leave one with Grayson Waller.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely don't want to see him in like another tag team situation. But yeah, I think you're right. I think for sure he would be that Paul Heyman guy. Everyone else can really go off and do whatever they want in singles. But Austin Theory, I think, could really benefit from being that Paul Heyman guy. Well, there we go. The 5th of January. That match is happening.
Yeah, that match has been set for a few weeks now, but we are 1 week away from CM Punk making his very first title defense.
It sounds odd to hear that, but it's true.
Especially with the fact that he's been on Raw pretty much every week. He's been wrestling almost every other week, if not every week. But yeah, you're right. Like, it's very odd that CM Punk is just making his first defense now. So, like, do you think he's going to lose? Like, that's kind of like the beating drum. Do you think CM Punk is the guy who wins the title and then loses on his first defense? But then,
I mean, they did that to him once already. Or
well,
he did it to himself once already. So I don't know.
But we do know with CM Punk, he is outnumbered with division, right?
Oh, yeah.
So the big question is, what does he have in his back pocket? We see that Paul Heyman has Braun Breaker, Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, and Austin Theory. But is this really the hill CM Punk wants to climb up and die on? I don't know.
I don't know either, but I mean, what a testament to CM Punk, at least, to say that I didn't care. And if this is, the hill that I'm going to be defeated by or on, at least I did it and I went out fighting. Right? Unlike others who may decide that they're going to shy away from it. I faced it head on.
And speaking of facing it head on, Braun Breaker wants to be one-on-one and face CM Punk head on the microphone without the Vision by his side. He is setting him outside the ring. Also, Bobby Stats coming in saying, what if Austin Theory went after the Intercontinental Championship? And he just liked and subscribed and check out and asked everyone to like and subscribe and check out Turnbuckle Studios.
I mean, if we see Braun Breaker win this championship, right, and then we see Austin Theory go after the Intercontinental Championship, and like we start to see maybe all of these members collecting the championships, but we see that a lot with different factions as well. And I don't necessarily know that I want to see that. I don't think that this faction needs the championships.
I don't think it needs to be the first thing they do. However, I will say that this faction, the Vision, has been established shortly after WrestleMania.
Right.
We are nearing, which is weird to say, the better part of a year since its genesis.
Yeah.
So at what point do we see someone not named Seth Rollins bring a championship to the Vision? Because it was the man who is talking right now, Braun Breaker, who cost Seth Rollins that World Heavyweight Championship. And it is now on who they used to be beating up on CM Punk.
If anybody, yeah, Braun Breaker for sure would be that one. Huh. He's the intensity is amazing in this promo right now. Love it.
This is screaming Roman Reigns, though, right?
Yeah.
A dog in this business, born in this business, who had less experience and exploded onto the scene. Well, before we saw the formation of the Shield, how much in-ring experience did we know of Roman Reigns in WWE?
Like none.
So it's almost looking into a mirror when we have Braun Breaker and Roman Reigns.
True. Oh, I love football again, right? Bringing in the football references. Japunk, just good.
And kudos to Punk for just letting Braun talk. That, I think, is something that we need to understand is right now, this is just being controlled by Braun. The narrative is not CM Punk owning Braun Breaker on a microphone. It's CM Punk allowing Braun Breaker to shine via microphone.
Yeah. Bobby is enjoying Bronson Reed in the Vision. And yeah, I mean, all of them are great. We really haven't seen a whole lot from Bronson Reed lately, I guess we could say. The focus has been, Braun Breaker and Austin Theory as of late. That's an interesting way to go about it.
Yeah, we're actually getting respect given by CM Punk to Braun Breaker.
Yeah. I mean, him even saying like you're more ready than everybody else, but I'm not ready. Oh, see, okay, there we go. Yeah.
And it just shows you how polished, how perfected CM Punk is on that in this microphone.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, for sure. That just kind of had me going, what does he mean he's not ready? It had me thinking, but then to turn it the way that he did, beautiful. Beautiful.
And I will say, I don't know if you are in the same way I am, but when I saw that title originally, yeah, you see the big gold. Makes you think of the big gold.
Yeah.
I kind of see a big gold once again because I see nothing but gold on that championship.
I love the look of that championship. I mean, you can't see it right now, but I have a big gold up there. I love my big gold from fandubelts.com. Yeah, go and check them out. They do amazing work. But the only thing I don't like about it is how large the WWE logo is on it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I love the look of that championship. And I mean, you saw it there. And for those that maybe don't know, um, everybody's looking at my butt. That's the big gold. So, right, like very similar. Very similar.
And no, I'm with you. And it's kind of like it's the new credo of imagery for WWE, and that is their logo is front and center in plain view on all titles.
Right.
And we see that on a lot of the newer championships. Because right now we do have Raquel Rodriguez, who is getting ready for her triple threat women's world title match. And Liv Morgan coming in, trying to be more of that. Well, let's just say tease figure for Carl. We might want to clip that. But we also know that Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez just last week had some issues with Raquel Rodriguez getting involved in the match against Bailey. So
Right.
seeing a little bit of unity between the three girls in Judgment Day is very important, as
Yeah.
the mantra as soon as Liv came back for the Judgment Day is to get all the gold back. And you have to wonder, that last scene that we saw with Liv Morgan stroking the hair of Roxanne Perez, did anybody think moving forward we were going to see Liv Morgan return and to accept Roxanne Perez the way she has been so far?
No, I personally did not. But I'm okay with it. I love it. I like it. I really do. Um, yeah, but it was definitely not something that I had expected to happen for sure.
And for the first time, I'm seeing Nikki Bella coming down wearing colors that aren't red and black.
Right?
We're seeing white and green with some silver kind of around it. Could be gray. Could just, no, that's silver.
That's silver. Yeah.
Yeah, that is silver. So, I mean, we do see the black and red on the shoes. So, Nikki, come on. I thought it was a staple that the shoes have to match everything.
It's supposed to be, apparently.
Yeah. But kudos to the different look of Nikki Bella. We are seeing that. The line is definitely a little resembling, sports. And we
Right.
do know that she is dating a fellow Philadelphia Eagle, Cooper DeJean.
Yeah.
So she's sporting the Philadelphia Eagles colors. So I see exactly what she's doing.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
I do want to say as well, since we're, I guess, in a commercial break, it says we'll be back in like a minute 40 right now. They are in Orlando, Florida. and I love the amount of um, Hogan cosplay that I'm seeing in the crowd, I guess you could say. Like, yeah. Um, Again, another one that we've just unfortunately lost so many people this year in 2025, and Hogan being, kind of one of them. And I mean, we did our own little things for Hogan and showing our respects for him in the business. But I love seeing that the WWE even isn't kind of shying away from things and going, "Oh no, you need to change that," or "You can't be in here with that on," type of thing. I like seeing that he is still remembered, and especially in an area like Orlando where I know he's got, one of his beat shops is there, and a beautiful shop. I've been in it several times, but I don't know. I like seeing that. I definitely do.
Well, Carl, I know that you like seeing the cosplay, so I'm just going to be like, what you going to do, brother? If you want to look like the people that inspire you, brother, all I got to tell you, brother, is go to carlcarafel.redbubble.com, brother, and you can cosplay as someone from the Turnbuckle Studios, dude. So check out this video and let Turnbuckle Studios on Redbubble run wild on you.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at carlcarafel.redbubble.com.
That's right, everybody. If you want to go and you want to pick up a shirt, a hat, anything, and you just want to slap a logo of your favorite Turnbuckle affiliation program show on it, then carlcarafel.redbubble.com is the place to be, because that is the official online site and shop for Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle affiliation program. So go to carlcarafel.redbubble.com and get broke buying our stuff, because that's kind of the shtick.
Yeah. And even easier for you, we have a website, turnbucklestudios.org. And we have a spot right there where you can just click on shop and it'll take you to our page that shows you some of the different items that we have available. Click on the item that you're looking at, automatically it takes you over to the store. Redbubble is a site that we use that does produce all of it for us, which is absolutely amazing. And it is totally secure website to go to. Please go and check it out. Whether you're going to carlcarafel.redbubble.com or you go to turnbucklestudios.org/shop. Either way, go and check it out. I'm not wearing any today. I sometimes wholly train on that outfit. Good. No, we don't have anything that extravagant on our Redbubble site, I can guarantee you. Yeah, I'm not wearing any of our merchandise today. I'm wearing I got this for Christmas from my spouse, actually. A little Art the Clown Christmassy type of shirt. But
I was wearing my Chris Bears podcast hoodie that I got from the Redbubble earlier today, and then just, even in this insane winter that we're having in Canada, it kept me warm. So I'm just saying, quality.
it is. They definitely are.
Bobby coming in saying Ivy Nile wrestled against NXT wrestler Nikita Lyons before Raw was on.
Oh, nice.
I hope she won. But right now we got Alicia Taylor introducing not only the women's world champion and Stephanie Vaquer, the La Primera, but also the challenger in Raquel Rodriguez and Nikki Bella. And now it's a little bit more obvious why Nikki Bella decided to change up the colors, as Raquel is wearing nothing but red and black. And, well, the entrance lights for Stephanie Vaquer is nothing but red and black, despite her blue and black that she's rocking right now. How about that gown that she's coming down with? That is putting some wedding gals to shame.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. I just had the Raquel Rodriguez graphic leave my screen,
Mhm.
and now I'm getting to see La Primera.
And
Oh, people are hot for La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer.
now, in just 1 year, Stephanie Vaquer comes into WWE, wins the Women's North American Championship, and she makes it a shoulder partner for the NXT Women's title. She then vacates said North American title to be fair and to focus on one championship. She then loses it to JC Jane, comes all the way up onto the main roster, and guess what? Wins a battle royal at Evolution and then defeats. I'm trying to remember. I believe it was Io Sky in an epic match
Yeah.
to complete her first full year and become a women's world champion. You have to say that the rookie of the year when it came to 2025, none other than Stephanie Vaquer. Nobody other than Big Daddy Cool Diesel was that dominant in terms of title victories in their first year.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she's already established herself as one of the benchmarks in women's technical wrestling, as we just saw with that beautiful bridge on a pinfall from Raquel Rodriguez. It's why I think there's a lot of women like Nikki Bella. Why the rumors of maybe a Saraya, aka Paige. Why maybe women like Trish Stratus and Lita may even come back because they see the talent that is Stephanie Vaquer and they say, I want to compete with that.
Right.
Well, McCool, she's always one of those names of people that could always come back. But you also take this with, as Bobby was saying, talent like Ivy Nile, Nikita Lyons, Thea Hale, all these women that are coming up. It's going to be an absolutely phenomenal division forward. And Bobby, yes, Mickey James too. I will never forget in my eyes until Becky Lynch retires, the GOAT right now of women's wrestling in Mickey James.
Yeah.
So, Carl, I got to ask, we do have a route for this championship. I know the favorites have Stephanie Vaquer retaining the title, but if Carl Carafel was in charge of picking the winner, who are you choosing?
Ooh. I think I would be okay with Raquel winning. I think that she has proven herself for sure, especially this past year. And deserving. If it were to come to that.
It'd be very intriguing to see what the Judgment Day say about what's going on in this match. Does Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez get involved? If they do, you have to think Raquel Rodriguez is number one on that list on winning this match. But as we saw just last week, and as we've seen in the past, there has always been more miscues with the Judgment Day when it comes to high profile title matches. So could that even be a, or are we in for a surprise? Is Liv Morgan even jealous that Raquel is in this match and she is not?
I'd like to think that she is not jealous. I think she's really, really definitely trying to maybe come back in and make sure that things are okay and reestablish and all, do all of that, right? And maybe she's going, okay, I'm just coming back, and I'm not maybe at the peak performance right now to be able to hold that championship. But if someone within the faction can for a little bit, then that might be an okay thing too. But I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. And right before Rod went on to another break, I believe.
Yep.
We did see Raquel Rodriguez go for a pinfall unsuccessfully on Stephanie Vaquer, as it looks like Stephanie Vaquer and Raquel are trying to really just do it themselves. They don't want any part of Nikki Bella. But
no, it doesn't seem like they do at all.
It's almost like they don't want any help. But Carl,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure Turnbuckle Studios is asking for help.
We definitely are always looking for those that are passionate, just like we are, about the things that we do, the podcasting that we do, the vidcasting. I don't know if that's even a term. I just kind of started using vidcast because, well, we're a video podcast. Whether it's, writing, whether it's, making clips, whether it's video editing, like there are so many different things that are, shoulders got up. Sorry, I had to. There's just so much that is available here within Turnbuckle Studios. Oh, geez. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get through this. I'm trying. There is just so much that's going on here right now. Oh, you know what? I don't know who's going to help Nikki Bella in this situation, but here's how you can help us.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today, because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
Just tap it. Neither one of these ladies have tapped in this matchup as of yet. But after a move like that, it might happen.
But one of these girls want to tap in to their best as they want to roll into 2026 as Women's World Champion. They want to make sure that they are watching the Women's Royal Rumble, because that just means they're in a position where you have 30 women vying to be your opponent at WrestleMania, as we are just weeks away. Literally, as of right now, we are a month away from the Royal Rumble.
That's
which means
wild.
we are just less than 4 months away from WrestleMania and all that good stuff. But you know what, everyone? Right now on Twitch, Turnbuckle Studios is sitting at 210, and we have a goal of 220. So if you want to tell your friends, tell your enemies, hell, tell the people that you think are just mid, like MJF likes to tell people. Get them to help and support and follow and subscribe to Turnbuckle Studios on Twitch so we can hit our next follower goal. We only need a perfect Ty Dillinger to do it. So let's go, people.
That's it. We're always doing our best that we can to build and grow. And it's because of all of you that we have. And we're so thankful. To do what we can. Hopefully we can get 2026 to be our biggest year yet.
Did you notice what happened before that dragon screw?
No.
Nikki Bella tried to get a big boot up. It didn't connect. Stephanie Vaquer, instead of doing what I see a lot of people do at a local wrestling show, and that is do more than the actual strike itself, she took offense to the weak effort of the strike and did one herself. Love it. That's why I think Stephanie Vaquer is showing why she is La Primera and also the Women's World Champion. She is always a step ahead, and that's why she's been so dominant since her arrival here in WWE.
Yeah. Wild.
But Carl, I know we're returning from commercial on the Raw end of things, but I do want to ask a question because we were playing and showing you that amazing link that is what you see down there, turnbucklestudios.org/awards. Do you want to quickly give everyone a little bit more information about why we're asking you to do that?
Well, I mean, it's because we have our award show that's going on, and it's going to be just a fun night where Turnbuckle Talk becomes just an awards show where we want to honor some of the greatest that are there within the world of professional wrestling, and it's not just a WWE thing like many people think, right? Like, this is going to be for the professional wrestling world as a full whole collective. Now, I have gone through over the years and kind of created just some pretty interesting names for these, I guess. And I just want to make sure. Okay, so I'm in commercials right now. I still have the show on my screen, but it says back in a minute 10 for me right now, just so that, yeah. But we have got the Jake the Snake Roberts Award for Best on the Mic. We have got the Alondra Blaze Award for the most shocking moments of the year, the Big Van Vader Award for the best big man in the business today. We've got the Ric Flair Award for the best male. We have got the Trish Stratus Award for the best female, the Shawn Michaels Award for the best breakout star, the Bob Backlund Award for the most technical wrestler, the Minoru Suzuki Murder Grandpa Award for the best international star, the Chris Best Award, co-host of Turnbuckle Talk, with the best announcer, and the Carl Carafel Award for the best match of the year. That's it. That's all that there is. And it would just be amazing if you took a few minutes to go and do that. Choose your favorite, and it's across all of professional wrestling, not just specifically one company.
And is there a date of the show, Carl?
It is, we're still looking into it and working with it. Tentatively right now, it is scheduled for the 6th of January.
Tuesday, January 6th. Tentative date, 8:05. Want to check that out. The link right there. We'll leave that on for the duration of this match, just so you can enjoy both this fantastic triple threat match, but also be aware that you can vote and you can pick the winners of all these awards. And maybe, just maybe, I can persuade someone to say, do a moment of the year award, one that you didn't see coming. We can call it the John Cena Award. I don't know. I'm just saying. Just saying.
That may be something that we look at for the award show moving forward in the future, for sure.
But speaking of not seeing what's coming next, I don't think we can expect Nikki Bella to be on this much of a dominant couple minutes. And she's taking it to both Raquel and Stephanie Vaquer right now, and it's almost like this is the best showing, and I think it is the best showing that Nikki Bella has had since coming back to WWE.
I would have to agree. Definitely, I would have to agree. This is just been amazing showing right now. Oh. Jeez.
And just when we thought Stephanie Vaquer was going to pin Nikki Bella to retain that title, Raquel Rodriguez says, "Hey, I might be tall, but I come in like a wrecking ball, and I break up that pin."
Yeah, that was definitely a wrecking ball.
I mean, just like John Cena didn't see that coming. And this match continues because of it. Now, must say, we are getting the nice little span of the ring. We see all the advertisements on there. I gotta ask, do you notice these advertisements? Do they bother you, or are they just there?
Ooh. In the beginning, I really noticed them, and it was bothersome. I think just like everything else, over time, they just kind of meld into everything, and I really don't notice them anymore. I know that they're there, but it doesn't like
it doesn't
bother
affect
me.
the product that you see in the ring, which has
No.
always been the focus.
Yeah.
And as we talk, yes, pinfalls, opportunities back and forth from Stephanie Vaquer and Raquel Rodriguez as Nikki Bella is trying to come in and steal a pin on Raquel to no avail. But all three women are just laying it all on the line, as they should. It's for the Women's World Championship. It is for the status of being the best and most decorated woman on Raw. As right now, Raquel Rodriguez is showing us physically why she's the most dominant.
We are just slightly off.
Oh, I know we are. But what we did get was a fantastic match with Stephanie Vaquer showing you why her mind is what matters, as she uses her brains to pick her spot to roll up Nikki Bella and, yes, defeat Nikki Bella to retain her Women's World Championship. Thoughts on the match, Carl?
I thought that this matchup was great. Each woman was able to showcase themselves a little bit in this matchup, but it didn't seem as though it was like hogging the show. It just all really worked very, very well together.
So the question is, for Raquel Rodriguez and Nikki Bella, what do they do next, as we are seeing Gunther entering the building with Jackie Redmond interviewing?
I don't know what's next for them, to be honest. I mean, we could continue with this feud that's kind of going here, or we could have them move on to other things. I don't know. It's difficult to kind of figure out.
Speaking of difficult to figure out, we got R-Truth getting into the face of the Ring General, Gunther. And I got to ask you this question. We see so many people absolutely irate over Gunther. I got to ask the question that I asked Chris Best just last week.
Mm-hmm.
What did Gunther do that was so wrong because the last time I checked, he had a scheduled match with John Cena. He didn't cheat. He didn't do anything dastardly. He just beat John Cena. And yes, it was his last match, but we already knew that going in. So I asked that question once again. What did Gunther really do so wrong for everyone to be this upset with him?
I say jealousy. I mean, that's the only thing that I could think of. Like, what the hell, people? This guy went out there, he did his job, he did what he was, paid to do, and that was beat up John Cena. Now I understand that maybe you didn't want to see John Cena lose in his last match or whatever, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Just move on. Is it really something that terrible that you need to consume your life over hatred for somebody? Because what? What?
I mean, I think the only time to get over jealousy is Bobby coming in saying going after the Women's Intercontinental Championship is next for Raquel Rodriguez or Nikki Bella. I do agree. But we know time heals all wounds, right?
Sure.
It's almost like you're checking off days on a calendar and you're saying, you know what? Maybe I just need a week to get over how I'm feeling. But what do I do in a week? Is what you could ask. Well, Turnbuckle Studios has you covered with a plethora of shows. But instead of me talking, why don't you just check out our weekly calendar right now?
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday we go TNA when we brace for Impact at 7:55 p.m. Eastern. Friday we secure all details as we answer the call for the SmackDown security detail at 8 p.m. Eastern. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. Eastern. On Sundays be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Eastern. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
Every day.
That's right, everybody. 7 days of programming, and we didn't even count the PLE Patrol because that doesn't happen every week. But when it does, it's slamming you right in the mouth because that's just what we do. We give you content until you say, thank you. So, and subscribe and follow and hit notification buttons and do all that good stuff. Or you go to turnbucklestudios.org because you say, I love what I'm seeing, but I got to see more. And you can click on Turnbuckle Studios.org and find every latest episodic shows that we have. You can say, who the hell is these guys? Yeah, you can meet the team and it'll tell you who they are. It's a great website that gives you everything. You can even go vote for award shows. You can even go and apply to be a part of it. We're spoon feeding you and we're being so nice. We're giving you everything, people.
Everything. Everything.
And you guys give us everything too, and we appreciate it. That's why we love you, and that's why we keep doing it. That's why we give you so much, because this is by far the best community that we have. We just want to grow. We want to make it better, and we want to have some fun, because what brings us together but good old-fashioned pro wrestling, and that is what we're here about as we see Olympic gold medalist Noah Lyles. Now, I'm not going to lie. I don't really watch the Olympics. I have no idea who he is. But
I don't either.
I mean, those medals says
Unfortunately.
he's done something, though.
Yep. A little something at least.
We're also Canadian. He is an American. So that could be a disconnect right there. But we do have the women's tag team champions, the Kabuki Warriors, in the ring. And I know, Carl, you haven't been the most pro Kabuki Warriors over the last little while, but I have to admit that I think Kabuki Warriors being your tag champions might be the best thing with the surplus of babyface tag teams in the women's division.
I can't deny that, but still, I just no.
Now, we do know that next week the Kabuki Warriors are set to defend those tag team championships against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, but we also know tag teams from SmackDown like Lash Legend and Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss are vying for an opportunity at those tag team championships, just like the Judgment Day are vying for a chance at any and all championships.
Yep.
And we don't even know if there's people from NXT, like his Fatal Influence, his Sol Ruka and Zarya. Do we have other people? What about Kendall Gray and Red St. Clair? Yeah, I'm throwing everyone in the option because those tag team championships can go wherever they want.
Yeah.
In WWE.
It's so true. And I love that is a thing that they can go anywhere. I love that. I think it's amazing, and that's the way it should be, I believe.
Now, I agree. The shtick between Asuka and Kairi Sane might not be for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But I will never deny their talents inside the ring. When we talked about NXT and we talked about some of the greatest women wrestlers, Asuka and her title reign was the most dominant in all women's wrestling in the WWE.
Right.
Kairi Sane is still one of the most explosive talents they have. Still one of the best elbow drops in the business.
I don't disagree with that.
Champion as well. But the question is, what connects the Kabuki Warriors to everyone? I think that's the big question we got to ask.
I don't know, because I don't feel connected to them.
Carl, I'm sure you have Rhea Ripley and Io Sky making their way down to the ring now.
Oh, I see that. I can't hear a thing, but I see that. I muted because I can't stand listening to Asuka screaming for no reason into a microphone. Like, no.
Well, right now on my screen, they are retreating from Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, and Maria and Io don't want any of it. And we just have an all-out brawl on the outside of the ring. And I think this is just a great way to get us a little bit more ready for next week.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm watching that as well. I have the volume back on now. But yeah, I had to mute it. I just had to, or I was going to go absolutely, oh my God, she flew. Yeah, I would just go insane.
Now, I know you're not a big fan of the audio of Asuka, but can you really deny the talent of the performer?
Oh, she's definitely talented. I mean, I have said that all the time through and through. Like, talent wise, she's great. But I cannot stand her on the microphone. And there are just little things that happen that I'm just like, there's no need for this. I don't like this. Like, even Io Sky, right? Like, I mean, okay, like she's great too, but this stupid thing she's doing right now, stop. I hate it. Stop it. You look ridiculous.
To be fair, it is what's connecting her with a lot of fans right now. And it's maybe, just maybe, this is just us being a little bit of grizzled. Not getting what the younger community does. Like, this ain't a 6'7" thing. We don't get that. We don't know why. I'd rather go 6'19" as Rey Mysterio is now on our screen.
And if you're not down with that, 2 words for you.
Turnbuckle Studios.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Picking up what you're putting down, even though I gotta say you could have wrapped it because that's messy. But that's beside the point.
Wow.
I mean, I thank you nonetheless. Bobby, we appreciate it. Thank you. And yes, the TNA Knockout Tag Title too. I wouldn't mind at some point the TNA Knockouts Tag Titles going up against the Women's Tag Team Champions. I think that'd be a fun thing.
I agree.
But I know what we have right now is Gunther on his way to the ring.
And I am happy with that.
And he's actually ready to compete.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just another Gunther promo in the ring. The ring general is robed and ready to compete here tonight, as I believe he is facing AJ Styles, is he not?
Nope. Our truth tonight.
There we go. See, sometimes people, you just have to play dumb to get corrected.
Yeah, no, I just I've always been a fan of Gunther. I have. And yeah.
So I have a buddy who can't stand Gunther. I think it's a lot of the same reasons why you aren't connected with Asuka or Kairi Sane or really Yo when it comes to what they do. I think it's a translation issue for the big part. I personally, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the most interested in Gunther or them when they're in the promo, but when they're in the ring, that is a language I speak just as well. And there is nobody more believable in the ring than Gunther. And I cannot wait as he is showcasing his new t-shirt.
And there is so much, I don't want to say controversy, but so much hate going on right now over that shirt. People are so upset about it. And,
I mean,
well,
I just like the shout out. TAP, like Turnbuckle Affiliation Program, right?
Right.
So, thank you, Gunther. Flattered.
I think it's just fantastic. And you know how many people are going to buy that? Everybody. Like, even if you are hating it, you're going to be like, yeah, it's John Cena on there. I got to buy it. Right? Like,
I just hope if you order it, you get it before I'm going to get my John Cena farewell t-shirts.
I tried. When did you order yours?
Literally on the day of the event, December 13th. The expected date is late February.
Holy moly.
For 2 t-shirts. Yeah.
That's wild.
I'm
That's
gonna wait as
wild.
long as a CM Punk return.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Quick, simple, easy. I like that.
Does not need to say much, but what I do like is the fact that this heat is following him wherever he goes, and everyone who says, "Why did John Cena do this in his last match?" Well, this is why. He said for how long he wanted to leave the business better than how he found it. And when he found this business, was there a villain that was this hated? The answer is no. But he left with the villain who is this hated. And if it wasn't for John Cena, we would not have gotten the villain that the ring general is right now. And it gives our truth a reason to have a program on Raw.
That's right. I like our truth too.
I love our truth. My big thing with our truth is that when I look at what the future for WWE is going to be, I understand if he is someone who's not on our TV screen a lot. And I think that's okay.
I think it's okay too.
You got so much talent and you got so many performers and so little TV time that you need to see what you have. But the fact that you have R-Truth opening the door for guys like Joe Hendry to kick it down, I think is fantastic.
Yeah.
When you have R-Truth in a position where he could help Gunther become a little bit more dastardly and villainous, I love it. It just shows you how important everyone is despite usage. Because it's not about how often you're on TV. It's a matter of what you do when you're on it.
Yeah.
Bobby asking which wrestlers on Raw and SmackDown do you guys will have a breakout year? For 2026, Raw, when it returns, Chad Gable. For SmackDown, when he returns, Jacob Fatu.
Okay. I was thinking a little bit differently with that question. I'm thinking that in 2026 we're going to see new stars emerge from NXT with like an Obafemi on Raw being that breakout year, and Javon Evans over on SmackDown having that breakout year. Those are the two names that came right to the forefront for me.
And I don't know if you know this, Carl, but it has been reported. I think Fightful was the source. I could be mistaken. But there is belief that Joe Hendry is going to be maintained as a SmackDown superstar going into the new year.
Ooh.
There is a belief that there is not going to be a wait period. He will be a part of SmackDown going into the new year. So it's not lost on me of why we saw what we saw on Friday on SmackDown.
Makes sense.
I'm sorry, but I can't get past the potential of R-Truth doing a lot of John Cena stuff and only for maybe, just maybe, R-Truth tapping out.
Right.
Oh.
It's odd seeing our truth with his hair so like non-existent.
Yeah. I swear I do not book this show. I swear I don't. Probably coming in saying for Raw, he looks at Austin Theory and Ivy Nile for men and women. And then on SmackDown, he's looking at Montez Ford and Lash Legend. Very good picks.
Yeah.
Very good picks. I would love to see more Montez Ford. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I would be okay with that too. He's kind of, again, another one of those names that just kind of, is there, but not with any real like prominence anymore.
As we then head to the back and we see main event Jey Uso. Why is Jey Uso so emotional?
I don't know.
He's a former Intercontinental Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, Royal Rumble winner, Tag Team Champion. Guys, just as close as a Grand Slam champion as Sheamus.
Yep.
He's held the record for the longest tag team title reign with his brother, Jimmy Uso, who's right there. About to be a new dad.
Yeah.
He's eating. He's making merch money the way we all want to make that merch money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little crime time right there. But they have a tag team title match tonight.
Tonight they do.
I knew he wasn't. Gunther wasn't against AJ Styles because the Usos are against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee.
Yep.
It's going to be a banger of a match.
I think so.
But the big question is, Carl, do you believe Jey Uso is going to flip that yeet tonight? Is he going to go and channel that direction in negative energy? Or are we seeing Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso and that dynasty come back and spark a whole new flame on Raw?
They are not winning those belts tonight. No. It'd be cool, but no. I don't think that they are at all.
Well, they may not win those titles, but we'll tell you one thing. What you can do is you can have the title of wearing some of the sickest merch. That's right, people. It's time for you to watch more videos. We apologize, but we got to make the money. It's coming in the new year. It's tax season coming up for us in Canada soon. So we got to make sure that we get everything figured out. And we all know from Russ, you got to pay the piper, all right? We don't want everyone our shyster coming up all in our grills saying, what are you doing? So,
right.
If you want to go to carlcarafel.redbubble.com, you're going to an online store for the Turnbuckle affiliation program, and you can get everything. And if you want to know what everything is, check out this video.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at carlcarafel.redbubble.com.
And that shop is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It does not close. You can go there at anytime during the day or night. Peruse what is available, add those to your cart, and then go ahead and make that purchase. Because there's no better way to go into 2026 than to rep your favorite brands and shows from Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program.
And as I said yesterday on my show, if anybody wants to buy a Chris Parrish stuff, I'll get you a free plug on the show. That's right. Tell me your name. I will. Let me know your socials. I'll do the whole thing. But if you also want to get a locker room visit and put your money into that direction, I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
Carl Carafel at redbubble.com and sprinkle a little bit of love and tap into, that. Just tap it in, right? Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap.
Little tap. Little tap, tap, tap. Yep.
Call me Tappy Gilmore. All right.
Tappy Gilmore. I like that. Tappy Gilmore.
We got Bobby coming in saying happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. We got Raw. We got the Raw Patrol. And we got the tag team champions, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, getting matched up with the bouncy man, Javon Evans. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. See, we just talked about Javon Evans, right? Like that's, yeah.
He's a young OG and he's bouncy. He's Javon Evans. He's only 21 years old. He's a hell of
21. That's it. Goodness.
21 years old.
Yes, that's the key. I don't know what he's saying, but
I agree. Oh, we do have the Creed brothers and Ivy Nile looking from a distance.
yeah, we do.
As we do see El Grande and Americano and Dos Americanos getting in the grill of one Javon Evans. Javon Evans did defeat Rayo just last week on Raw.
Yeah, Javon is talented for sure. He is.
Now I got a hot take. I think Dos Americanos are the team that are going to defeat AJ Styles and Dragon Lee for the tag team championships. Because
I'm okay with that.
Who is one person that is getting very up close and personal with Gunther? Because we have Trev Fisher coming up saying, Happy New Year, gents. Trev, thank you, and Happy New Year to you as well.
Good to see you, brother. Thank you for coming by. It's been a little bit of time, but I am thankful that you were able to stop in for at least a few minutes here or however long you want to be here. We're watching Monday Night Raw. It's the Raw Patrol. We're a little bit behind with it because we started an hour later than the actual Monday Night Raw show started. But yeah, we're here and we're just enjoying our pro wrestling and talking with everybody that comes in. So thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. A happy New Year to you. And I hope you had a good Christmas, my brother.
But yeah, I was going to ask you, who is one person who's always getting up in the grill of Gunther since that match against John Cena?
Who?
AJ Styles. So wouldn't it be a little funny that the man that we call the Ring General gave a little bit of a screw to AJ Styles, cost him a tag team championship that may or may not go to a group led by somebody Gunther may know very well?
Right. And I mean, we could kind of go through the motions, right? Gunther is the one that, defeated, as Trev is saying, the legend John Cena. Could AJ Styles be that next legend? because he's a legend. Like,
Oh.
I don't care what anybody says. He is a legend.
He is a phenomenal legend, and I do hope he has said that he is planning on retiring in 2026. I do hope in that time frame with the partnership and the working relationship with Total Nonstop Action, we get at least one more match in TNA.
Oh, yeah.
With AJ Styles, and it just so happens that the TNA World Champion right now is one Frankie Kazarian, and you couldn't think of a better dance partner for AJ Styles than Frankie Kazarian, who, by the way, I do think that could very well be AJ Styles' last match.
That seems soon. Frankie is amazing. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love Frankie Kazarian. But I don't know how long he's gonna hold that championship for. There's a lot of young and hungry talent in TNA that go after that championship. I think it's just a matter of time, and I don't know how long that time is gonna be. So if it ends up being that AJ Styles' last match is going to be against Frankie Kazarian, or at least his last TNA match,
yeah,
I hope that it's a little further down the road, and there doesn't need to be championships involved or anything like that. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. I never said that match was going to be for the championship. I just thought it would be very poetic that AJ Styles goes out going up against one of the people who, let's face it, he couldn't write half of his story without the man that we call Frankie Kazarian. As Bobby coming in and saying Mike Santana is also going to win the TNA World Championship. I strongly believe Santana is going to get that championship back at some point.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Santana's going to get that back 1,000%. Mr. Best is saying, sticking to his guns and saying this last match will be Gunther. Yeah, you know what? I think it's very possible that it would be as well. We're just kind of saying it would be real nice if AJ Styles could have, another match in TNA. And if he has one last match in TNA, that AJ and Frankie Kazarian would be the perfect matchup for that.
Before I get to Trev's comment too, I do want to say, Trev, you're saying AJ Styles is a great legend in the ring. It'd be nice to see him hold the title. He currently is one half of the Raw World Tag Team Champions right now with Dragon Lee. But I think I know what you mean of a world title, and I again wouldn't be upset if that happened. Another match I think AJ Styles in TNA would be great at, and that is a match with Leon Slater over that X Division Championship, or even just in general. We did see AJ Styles return to TNA and give Leon Slater that rub, as we talked about the history of that X Division Championship. What bigger of a rub would it be if there's a one-on-one match with those two? I think you're just giving Leon Slater so much credit and so much opportunity with that. And I know AJ Styles, he's going to go about the way he says goodbye to pro wrestling a little different than John Cena.
I agree with that. I think, Trev, thank you so much. Be safe at work. I know how the weather is here, and I know how it could still get. So you be very safe at work tonight. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. I think at this point now, I think I would love to see AJ Styles have maybe a 2-month run in TNA, and let's have him go through some of the let's have him against Amazing Red. Let's have him against, let's bring Shark Boy back in for a little bit. Right? Right? Exactly. Could you imagine some of those matches just for the nostalgia factor?
Can I get a shell, yeah?
Shell, yeah. Like, that would be fantastic to me, is to see some of these names
Mhm.
just come back and kind of do their thing to honor the career and the legacy of AJ Styles.
Yeah. But right now we are getting Rey Mysterio in the ring, and it looks like he's going up against Austin Theory,
Yep.
who has brand new music.
I'm liking the music, actually.
I do too. And we're seeing a different look than what he wore just last week. He is going back to the shorts. He is now, it's all black. All the graphics on there is also black.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it goes along very well with his new attitude.
Right. It's all stealth
Yes.
on his gear.
And I love the spotlight.
Right. Oh, he said shift. Okay, that I didn't hear shift at first.
Yeah. Yeah, as we're getting Chris Best saying this new theme is a banger.
Yeah.
But we do see Logan Paul right there on the apron. It's he's in the corner of Austin Theory, and we have seen them before, as Logan Paul as well as Austin Theory have, became buddy back when Austin Theory did have that tag team with Grayson Waller. We did see that connection all the way through there. So we're continuing this friendship. I'm still very curious on the day that Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, their paths meet on Raw, and kind of where they are with one another. Because you ask me, Austin Theory has taken a major step forward, while Grayson Waller, you know what? He's kind of played the hits so far.
Yeah. Oh. Oof.
We'll say right now, Austin Theory, those strikes that he is delivering have just been nothing short of aggressive. The impact is huge, and he is going full tilt now.
He is definitely telling a story and solidifying that he is the epitome of professional wrestling.
Well, and this is exactly what we need to see out of Austin Theory. It's not just a change in pace, in whether it's in ring, whether it's a different look, different gear, different music. What we need to see is honestly just an evolution.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch again. Oof. Wow.
It looks like we're going to a commercial break. And Carl, I'm going to ask, could you take us into a calendar video right now?
I think I definitely could. I mean, there's calendars and there's, days of the week. And, these days of the week turn into a full month. And there's 7 days that are within a week, and each day has 24 hours in that day. And everybody has a little bit of time within their 24 hours of a day itself for you to check out something from Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. And we only want just a little bit of your time every day. And I think definitely you can afford an hour of your time or more for all of these different programs that you see. An hour a day for all of this.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday we go TNA when we brace for Impact at 7:55 p.m. Eastern. Friday we secure all details as we answer the call for the SmackDown security detail at 8 p.m. Eastern. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. Eastern. On Sundays be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Eastern. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
And that's it. Every day. Yes, it may seem like a lot, but I can tell you, when you're here and having fun and enjoying what you are watching, it doesn't feel like it is that much time at all. So come on and join us every day. And if you're not able to every day, we get it. Life is busy. That's why we have everything available for you at turnbucklestudios.org on our shows page. You can just go there. You can find which one you want to take a look at, click on it, and it'll just take you right to the respective area for that show. And you could watch it or listen to it at your own leisure.
And what you can do is you can have fun, just like Bobby Stats is having fun right now. It's great. It's a great time to be tapping in. Because when you got a calendar that full, guess what? You know you're gonna miss something if you don't see it. And that's why we have that website, right? You can go back, watch all the latest episodic shows so you don't miss it. We got you covered. We have you more dangled than Austin Theory as Rey Mysterio in a trio. Whoa.
Tree of Woe. Oh, that was nice.
How does Rey Mysterio still move like that?
I don't know. He's what, like 52?
I think he's closer to 55.
Goodness.
It's absolutely crazy. But I mean, you did get those stem cells. Those stem cell treatment might be just the answer.
Maybe. Mysterio 51.
Oh, yeah. Right. And he just had a birthday too.
Yep. He did on December 11th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Born
I wonder what's this fat god of.
I don't know. Maybe a new mask. Maybe the one he's wearing tonight.
Maybe. I do love the fact that he's going back to the old WCW look a little bit with the question marks added back to his gear. We're seeing just a little bit of that. We're seeing that kind of modern look with, the old look with the, the touch of the material.
Right.
But
The wings that are on the mask, I like how they've kind of gotten a little smaller. They're not like a huge focal point now, which they have been before. It almost looks a little. Oh
my god!
What a 619! Almost looks. Oh. He is moving, right? Okay, yeah, he is. Holy.
Booyaka. He might be dead after what Logan Paul just did to him.
You like that's something that you just cannot. Oh, looky here. this is a quick turnaround.
There we go. Yeah. Don't adjust your screens, but we got Penta coming back and returning to Monday Night Raw.
Wow.
That's right. Helping the man who replaced him at AAA not too long ago in Rey Mysterio.
My goodness.
But you want to talk a vision. What a vision we're seeing with the men who started the Men's Royal Rumble in the ring right now in Penta and Rey Mysterio.
Right? Wow. Wow, that was cool. That was cool.
I mean, we asked earlier who could be in kind of the side of CM Punk. Who's there? I mean, Rey Mysterio right there as he was tagging with him last week, but also now the return of Penta.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
But the question is, like, is Penta just going to team with Rey Mysterio? Or because at one point, AAA did advertise the return of the Lucha Brothers, could we see Rey Fenix move over to Raw and become a fit with Rey and Penta? I know when Penta debuted, we all wanted to not see this right away, but this could be something that genuinely makes sense.
Yeah. I'm okay with the Lucha Bros at this point.
Yeah. Now, Chris,
I wasn't
Chris
before. I didn't want it, but I'm okay with that now.
Chris Best is saying that Ray did say to Punk earlier that he has connections. We do have to also remind ourselves that Logan Paul did say when he joined the Vision that they have the Intercontinental Championship, which signifies a potential connection to Dom Mysterio. So could we see Dom Mysterio getting involved in kind of this as well?
I think we could. I don't think it's needed, but I think we could.
I mean, when we do talk about a vision for the future of pro wrestling, how can you not include Dominic Mysterio? But I mean, we spoke about Grayson Waller earlier, and we do see him with Byron Saxton. Well, it's a New Day. I'm just going to say this. When are we ever going to see a true Xavier Woods singles push? Or run?
Never. I don't think we ever will.
That is just a shame.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, definitely. But yeah, I don't think we're ever going to, unfortunately.
Grayson Waller's getting a little agitated with the fans.
Yeah.
Now, I do got to ask you this question.
Sure.
The New Day do want to try, or at least in their words, are trying to cleanse the tag team division.
Mm-hmm.
And they are trying to get the tag titles back. I don't see them being very happy that just within a few weeks, the Usos say, we're back in the tag team division, and then already get a tag title shot. But just like the New Day, I can also see Creed brothers, the War Raiders being very okay for taking a back seat, even though
Right.
at least the War Raiders did have an opportunity. I think we very well could see a chaotic tag team division on the men's side as well.
Yeah, for sure we can. And I think it's a fantastic idea. I want to see that. Um, tag team wrestling is great, and if we can like really get that on Raw, why not?
I'm going to throw it out there. With what we're getting with the tag team division on Raw and on SmackDown, why can't we use Elimination Chamber coming up for the tag team titles?
Interesting. I like that idea. I do. I would be very okay with that. It's vaccine.
I said last week, and I'm going to echo this again. Maxine coming down with the Intercontinental Championship. Looks like she finally has side plates. It's about time.
Yeah.
But she needs to shed away from the Alpha Academy music, graphic. Why can't we get something for Maxine?
I agree with that. I think she should. She should have her own. Yes. I want to see that. I want to see her have her own music, her own graphics.
It's almost Roman Reigns-esque, where she's in the group. She kind of does her own thing, and she kind of makes the group thing her thing.
Yeah. I think she's got a little too much rouge on her cheeks right now, but other than that, I think she looks great. I love seeing that championship on her.
And we have seen Maxine step up on the microphone in the last few weeks. So I'm loving the fact that they're rolling the ball here. Why get in the way of a good thing?
Yes.
But I am going to say for next week, I am happy that hopefully we see the closure of Maxine Dupree versus Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, I do too. I hope that this comes to an end. Let's move on from Becky Lynch. Let's keep this championship on Maxine Dupree and just let it move on because, I mean, it's been going on long enough, in my opinion. Crowd believes she tapped out.
I mean, they are in Florida and they do they also thought they voted at one point too, and we don't want to go that route, but
Yeah, yeah. I think we went political enough on Turnbuckle Talk last week.
But Bobby coming in very politically saying he wants Maxine with different music in 2026, and Maxine is only number 3 wrestler to hold the Women's Intercontinental Championship, which is true. Lyra Valkyria was the inaugural champion. She loses it to Becky Lynch, who lost it to Maxine Dupree. 3 women to hold the Intercontinental Championship, which I want to also say, I think 3 women have also held the United States title too, right?
I don't know. That's a question for Bobby Stats.
I believe it went to Chelsea, Zelina, Julia, back to Chelsea.
She's trying. I got to give Becky credit. She's trying to spit it out. I know how difficult it must be for her. She's oh, good for her. Proud of Becky. You have a point. I like that.
When I first saw you, I thought you were awful. Just
Oh. Okay. Okay, she has definitely grown and done very well on that mic. Oh, the Bleacher Report she's included now.
this is just fantastic.
Yeah. Oh. Jeez.
I mean, you can't deny that when it comes to the microphone, we can both agree Maxine has come a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Becky Lynch is the definition.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely is.
Ooh. That DW doesn't signify Tiger Woods, yo. It's Trick Williams, and just like we saw him on SmackDown in Nick Aldis's office, we now see him in Adam Pearce's office, and $100. Wait, that's your number, Bailey? 1-800 call Bailey. Okay, I gotta save this. I'm going full OM dynamic right now. I'm going on my phone.
Oh, nice.
Matt. Yeah, we talked about the women's tag team championships. How did we forget Bailey and Lyra Valkyria?
Right? Yeah.
How did they become so smooth of being awkward?
I don't know. Like, that works so well. I'm loving that dynamic.
It's amazing. Just like Bobby thinks Trick Williams is talented. And gotta let everybody know as we get Jess Tessitore or Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett. This is the last time you're going to see them on Raw because starting next week in 2026, they're going to SmackDown.
SmackDown, baby!
So if you like them, don't worry because you're getting a third hour on SmackDown and a third hour of Wade Barrett and Joe Tessitore. as a Stranger Things inspired edition of Raw. Next week, showing you that we're going to get women's tag team championships. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky to go up against the Kabuki Warriors. Becky Lynch is challenging Maxine Dupree for her women's intercontinental championship.
Mhm.
We're going to see Braun Breaker challenge for CM Punk's world championship. These are so many titles, people. We are getting spoiled like an infant on Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to strap in next week as we get ready for the men's World Tag Team Championships, the main event, as we see Jimmy and Jey Uso as they're going to the ring as they challenge Dragon Lee and AJ Styles for those titles.
And if you're looking for more information on this WWE Monday Night Raw and Stranger Things collaboration, make sure you join us tomorrow night on Turnbuckle Talk. We're going to talk a little bit about that tomorrow at 8:05 p.m. Eastern Time. We got a little bit more information on it, so we'll be able to bring you that tomorrow so that you can be ready and prepared to come back here on Monday and understand what's going on.
Carl, I think I have an idea. We've shown
Okay.
everybody our videos one time, two times.
One time, two time.
We're going to show you the help ad one last time just so we can even out the trio.
Oh,
You get them all in an hour. And that's what we like to do here.
yeah.
I think I might do something unprecedented, though. Everybody knows the thumbnail and the graphic for the Raw Patrol this week. After the Help Wanted ad, I'm going to show you what it is next week. I start doing this on my show every Sunday. Well, I don't. I do it one time here on Monday. But first, if you want to give us a hand, if you want to become a part of our team, if you want to tap in, well, go to turnbucklestudios.org/join. And you can be a part of our team. But guess what? We have a video. So, I mean, we didn't work hard for nothing. Check this out.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, videos games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
That's right, everybody. Turnbucklestudios.org is the place to go. It's right there. You know. You know the drill. I mean, Jay's eating for probably the next 38 hours, so we might as well get this stuff in. Right?
Yeah.
So go check out turnbucklestudios.org. If you want to hit a slash and hit awards, like right there, you can go vote on the Turnbuckle Talk Award show. That's slated for the 6th of January. There's a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, there definitely is. Since we have a minute in this commercial break left here, take a look right now on your screen. There it is the Turnbuckle Studios website on your screen. Yeah, big right across the top. Vote in the 2025 Turnbuckle Studios Award. All you got to do is click on that, and it will take you right to the page. We make everything as super simple and easy as we can here for you. You're just going to click on that right there. It's going to take you over. But there is just so much that you can do here. You can send us your feedback at turnbucklestudios@gmail.com. We've got our listener feedback in there as well, just right up across here let's go over to episodes here for a second. This is where all the latest shows are. And all you got to do is simply click on one of those shows.
And I promise I'll get you a better thumbnail than the one you got there for my show soon. Hey, I said I'm working on things yesterday and I'm going to do that. But I promised everybody one thing. I'm going to let you in on a little something. That little something is a thumbnail for next week's show. Why? Because it's nice to look forward once in a while. It's also nice to check out the first Raw Patrol of 2026. We all know you're currently watching Champion at the Bit. That's because it's a nice little pun with the word champion to the chomp, right? You guys pick up what I'm putting down. We all know that you can Netflix and chill, but we all know it's all about the titles. What's another name for our championship in wrestling? It's called a strap. So we're asking everybody to strap in and chill. That's right. That is the thumbnail for next week's Monday Night Raw Patrol. So go check out that next week. We hope you join us. It's going to be a monumental show. There could be stuff going on. The rumor mill is going wild. We could have something that just makes everyone go, oh my God, I can't believe it happened. It's a 1-year anniversary of WWE on Netflix. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss the Raw Patrol. Bobby's saying what happened to Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio was taken off of live events this past weekend due to an injury that he suffered in AAA. It does appear to be a shoulder. Right now, we know that it's more precautionary. We don't know anything else.
Yeah.
There is a show tomorrow at 8:05 p.m. called Turnbuckle Talk. You might want to check that out for more details. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Just saying.
Mm.
Just saying.
Bobby also thinks we can see Natty as the next contender. 100%. I think Natty going over the Intercontinental Championship might make sense, but something tells me we could also see Natty and Maxine, aka the Dungeon Dolls, get involved in the tag team division down the road too.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
Right now we got Alicia Taylor doing her job and getting us excited for the upcoming Raw World Tag Team title match between the Usos, Dragon Lee, and AJ Styles, who don't have a name yet, even though the Usos are just really saying their last name. I will say, I do see, I don't know why, maybe it's the lighting, but I see some silver on Dragon Lee's tag title.
A little bit, yeah. I've kind of noticed that too. Now I don't know if that's
I think it's
some
just
of the
lighting.
gold plating that is maybe right, or if that is dual plated. Oh no! Look at that. That shows dual plating.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I kind of like the look of that dual plated. It wasn't before, was it? Has it always been dual plated?
I'm going to be honest. I have alcoholic beverages on these shows at times. I don't know. Hindsight's 2020, man. For me, it's a little different. I'm not drinking the non-sponsored Dr. Pepper, so I'm not like 32 flavors of all in right now.
I'm out of my Dr. Pepper right now. We had snowstorms, and I was not able to get out to go and get any. So I've got the big jug of water here with me tonight.
Well, we're not looking at the team of Brock Lesnar and Ron Waterman. Right now, we're looking at AJ Styles, Dragon Lee going defending those tag titles against the Usos right now. What are your thoughts about the Usos getting back in the tag team division?
I like it, actually. I think that we've seen both of them in singles competition, and they both have done some really good things within the singles realm of the world of wrestling. And now this is familiar to us. To have them back as champions together or as a tag team together is great. Did I say champions together?
Yep, you sure did.
Interesting.
Are you what you saying there, Carl? Because you did say earlier you don't think they're going to win,
right? I don't know.
Well, all right, everybody. Hashtag what the hell, Carl?
Yeah. Maybe the universe is telling me something. I don't know.
Maybe. But maybe he's just yanking your chain. Who knows? You know, we tend to do that from time to time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But let's just play into it a little bit.
Okay.
The Usos have never won the World Tag Team titles in this form. So they could win tag titles for the first time tonight if they are to be victorious.
True.
I mean, I do believe that the Usos coming back to the tag team division is going to set up a standard for Raw. I do think moving forward, you do not want AJ Styles locked into a tag team. I do think there's that easy feud with Gunther right there. That very well could be a match at either Royal Rumble or even Saturday night's main event. We know that's coming up in January as well.
True. Yeah.
And then if we have the Usos in there, that gives the tag team division a little bit more star power. And I'm not going to lie, I really want to see maybe the New Day traded to SmackDown and we bring over some weaponry, some machine guns from a Motor City.
Okay.
I would love to see the machine guns versus the Motor City machine guns against the Usos at some point. Maybe maybe the Creed brothers versus the Usos. Get some brothers versus brothers action going on. Maybe we see some Lucha Bros against the Usos. I think there's some dream tag team matches that we can get off our bucket list in 2026 in the WWE.
Yeah, there definitely is. Now, are we wanting to see Raw become that like tag team division?
Well,
or do you think that there's enough that we can have on both Raw and SmackDown?
Oh, I think we do have enough for Raw and SmackDown now. I think there's been a lot of emphasis put into the tag team division in the last, let's say, year. We all know what the SmackDown tag team division did all of this year and how many people were upset that they weren't included into WrestleMania. And they had that big TLC match afterwards. Then they were put on at SummerSlam. I think it was just a ladder match after WrestleMania and then a big TLC match for SummerSlam. But that's besides the point.
Right.
The tag team division on SmackDown was absolutely amazing. So they definitely showed that there's a tag team division there. Right. And then you're adding in the MFTs into the fold. With Raw, we're seeing two right now. We saw the New Day earlier. We saw the Creed brothers backstage earlier, lurking in the background with Ivy Nile. We don't even know the status of JD McDonough right now. We don't know how long he's out. We do know that he had successful hand surgery.
True.
But what about him and Finn Balor? Are they wanting a crack to come back in the tag team division? Could we see any formation of the Vision get involved in the tag team championships? And then again, Rey Mysterio and Penta. Is that going to be a tag team? Or are we going to see maybe Penta and Rey Fenix for the first time ever become a tag team in WWE? So I'm going to say this. How about a WrestleMania? We get Creed brothers versus Usos versus Lucha brothers. Brothers versus brothers versus brothers for the tag team titles.
Well, that would be interesting. Something that we really haven't seen.
I think we've seen worked ways into it with the Dudleys and Edge and Christian.
Sure.
And the Hardys. But we all know those aren't three actual set of brothers.
Right.
But we're talking about from birth the Creeds, the Usos, and the Lucha Bros. I think it could be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
But also, I'm just going to put it out there. I also kind of want to see DIY against Usos. So, I mean, I'm with you. The Usos back in the tag division. Fantastic move.
I think it is. And could you imagine if they did win the tag team championships here tonight? I mean, how you would now have all of these teams vying for that championship, and they become these champions that are open to anybody coming to face them for them.
I mean, we already have that with Dragon Lee and AJ Styles, though.
We do.
We've seen them face off against the War Raiders, face off against the New Day. Now the Usos, they've been a very defending tag team champ.
You're right. They have. They have. But could you imagine now if it was the Usos once again as champions?
I mean,
which would allow now going into 2026 AJ Styles to focus on kind of his career.
It's kind of like we just switched places in this conversation, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
How did we manage to do that?
I don't know. That's very, very odd. But it happened.
It did.
Wow.
That's, you know what? I think the Usos winning the tag titles would do a lot of good for the tag team division. Also, I just want to say, like, if that is to happen, though, what an emergence of Dragon Lee we've seen.
Yeah.
Like, we know how good Jimmy and Jay together are. We know how good AJ Styles is. But the odd one out is Dragon Lee, and we know just how fantastic he has been ever since forming this tag team with AJ Styles and winning those tag team titles.
Yeah.
So, nonetheless, if the Usos are to win the tag titles, I really hope there's an emphasis on using Dragon Lee in a much larger form. Maybe, just maybe, we're talking Penta, we're talking Rey. Why not throw Dragon Lee into this mix as well? Why don't we see a true new formation of the LWO? And I think that is a little bit more powerful than the other version we've had.
Yeah, I would agree.
it would be a good version to go up against either the Judgment Day, or you can move him to SmackDown to go against the MFTs. The Wyatt Six.
Yeah, Wyatt 6 for sure.
By the way, we're talking about brothers. What about maybe a Tonga Loa and Tamatonga as well in there? Just saying.
True.
We got a lot of set of brothers in this company right now.
Brother.
I've already done that today. I don't want to do it again.
You already brother today?
Well, on the show I did.
I know. I'm just saying you already brother today.
I don't know how. Like, I thought I did it very well. I don't know if I could do it better.
You did. Yeah, 1000% you did. Yep. And I think everybody should brother at least once a day.
I mean, don't be an addict and do it all the time now. You got to get your brother in check. But I mean,
true.
I mean, don't brother and drive. That is irresponsible. But what is very responsible is liking, subscribing, and following Turnbuckle Studios on all the platforms so you can watch all the great content that we have, just like the Raw Patrols. We're in our main event right now with the World Tag Team titles on the line. The Usos are challenging AJ Styles and Dragon Lee in a match that we probably should get to a little bit.
Yeah. Chris Best, take care.
Have a good night, Bestifer. We will see you later.
Bestifer. Okay.
Looks like Britt Baker came in. Now he's electro ended up. Gotta go. Cool.
Yep.
The doctor will see you now.
She's somebody that I would love to see move over to.
Well, me too. I was like this close to make a Dr. Feelgood reference too, but we went a different route.
Yep.
But I just watched that like outdoor AEW initial like announcement they did. Britt Baker being that first female wrestler signed by the company.
Mm-hmm.
Love to see her be
6 years ago now.
Yeah. Love her to be a future WWE signing.
Me too.
She would be fantastic in Fatal Influence.
Oh,
fantastic. And
oh, double tag happened here. There we go.
One tag's okay, but a double tag is better. Double the tag, double the fun.
With double mint gum. Oh, AJ Styles just taking it to both of them right now.
Oh, I mean, AJ Styles is looking at double as he's seeing the pair of twins in the ring. He doesn't know if Jay's Jimmy or Jimmy is Jay. He just knows that he's got to beat the Heat right now.
J&J Securities. Oh, Lordy.
Talking about J&J Security over here, and here I thought going in, I thought I was going to pure solo. It's weird how things happen.
Oh, Big Jim with the big splash I'm seeing.
That was actually the best spear I've seen Jey Uso hit in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. I mean, and then just immediately into like that, going, hitting that tag.
That super kick off Dragon Lee was just fantastic.
Oh, seeing it from a different angle now. AJ getting that shoulder up. Like Oh, so close within the last like second, millisecond, half a
I mean,
second. Just set up. Right a minute, second. But a game was just good. Damn it.
on that note, I was going to say the fact that we're looking at AJ Styles in the tag team picture right now. We all know how phenomenal he is. We all know how legendary AJ Styles is.
Yeah.
And he's in the tag team title picture right now. Just shows you how disgusting the depth of WWE truly is. Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, Dragon Lee might not be our good old friend from the CWE, but he's given us a kamikaze that we can ever appreciate here
Right?
tonight.
Oh, Pele. Wow. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm thankful and looking forward to being able to see Kamikaze again here on January the 7th. Wow. Crowd saying that this is awesome. I would have to agree with them tonight. This has been a fantastic tag team matchup here tonight for the World Tag Team Championships.
Whew. What I do love about those World Tag Team Championships, you know how there's that little bar that's in between the main plate and the side plates?
Yeah.
It just makes so much of a difference.
I agree. It does.
Thank you, Netflix. That's a great time for you to buffer on me. I appreciate you. Just, just like, why?
Are you still
I'm like-
buffered?
Yeah, I'm going full Bruce right now, but luckily with no sound, I put my phone on and I'm watching it and I saw it. So I'm right there with you. So we're good. Can you believe what you're seeing right now?
No. Yes, but no. Oh, wow. I guess I supernaturally had a premonition.
I mean, Carl, we've talked about this. Now my TV is not buffered.
My goodness.
So let's just let everybody know what we saw. Carl, let's go from you. Your thoughts right now on what just happened.
They pulled it out. They pulled it out in a way and a fashion that I like. They came together and worked as that tag team. We're talking the Usos right now. AJ fighting for a phenomenal forearm, getting super kicked by both of them. Dragon Lee getting super kicked by both of them. Then a 1D happening, and then a pin happens, and then the Usos are the new World Tag Team Champions. to close out the last Raw of 2025. We are going into 2026 with new tag team champions. Wow.
It's also the first championship for Jimmy Uso in 2025. And just finishes off. What a year from Jimmy Uso, or from Jey Uso, though. You start off winning the Royal Rumble in February. You cap that off with a World Heavyweight Championship victory over Gunther by submitting Gunther, nonetheless. Right. And then you finish the year off reforming a tag team with your brother, your twin brother, and claiming World Tag Team Championships against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee.
Wow.
So what is old is yeet again. The Usos are tag team champions in the WWE.
I am shocked. I am legitimately shocked.
But that super kick to Dragon Lee. My Lord.
Right? Both of them. AJ coming in with that, trying to get that phenomenal forearm and then getting super kicked by both of them. Like just bam. Yeah, he down.
And AJ Styles just so close from making the save.
Yeah, that was intense.
But yeah, we close off 2025 with the Usos winning the tag team championships for the 9th time in their career. What a time to be alive.
You just said the 9th time?
The 9th time.
Wow.
That's wow. I know we got Bobby Stats in the chat, but I know some stuff too.
Yep.
It also helps that Joe Tessanori said it too before I did. I mean, it
well, that's a good thing because I was just, I'm
as per source, the Raw lead announcer.
Yeah. Until next week, the former Raw lead announcer.
Yep. But yeah, that does it for this episode of Raw. That you're hitting it in a bang. You're gonna open up 2026 with a bang. I mean, what more could you ask for?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I'm stunned.
Well, I'm just going to let everybody know that if you're following Turnbuckle Studios on Twitch, watching us, we have hit the end of the show. But guess what? A good friend of mine, Kate Elizabeth, Miss Kate Faye, she's doing a show over on Fightful with Alex Pawlowski. Let's go check them out. Have some fun over there. We're going to raid out to them over on the Twitch side.
Oh, beautiful.
But if everybody, you want to help us, you want to really check more of us out, we've 2 degrees. I've told you to go to turnbucklestudios.org. If you want to help support us by wearing a merchandise by supporting the show in a visual way, go to carlcarafel.redbubble.com. If you want to support Carl, he has a link tree. Right? It's right there. It's right there in his description. I got one too, by the way.
Oh, you do?
Chris, yeah. Oh, you don't even have it.
Nope.
You replace it with Godfather. So if you see mine, just replace my name with his name. It's the same thing.
Or the easiest way is just go to turnbucklestudios.org and click on hosts. Click on whoever's picture you want, and it'll take you right to their respective place on the interwebs.
Yeah, that's right. I will let everybody know that I am now on Kick. You can follow me on Kick on the Chris Parrish podcast. So that's great. Carl, I'm just going to say one last time. Yeah. What was your big takeaway with Monday Night Raw?
My big takeaway from Monday Night Raw is that we have seen a lot of beautiful growth happen within a number of stars on the program. We've seen, from like Austin Theory coming back kind of the end of the year here, but really making a name for himself at this point. And then we get like Maxine as well, who beautifully has grown so much over the last year that it's beautiful to see, and we're so thankful and happy for her through all of this. And then just the joining of the Usos, powerful enough that we have got them as our tag team champions closing out the year and going into 2026. Wow.
Phenomenal time to be a wrestling fan. Can't thank everybody enough for checking out the Raw Patrol here. Make sure you're checking out Turnbuckle Talk tomorrow at 8:05, the next scheduled program on Turnbuckle Studios. Carl, before we go, what is on topic for tomorrow?
Probably the biggest thing that we're going to be talking about is this collaboration for next Monday, where we are going to be talking about Stranger Things and Monday Night Raw coming together for the 1-year anniversary on Netflix. There will be a few other topics that are in there as well, but we're going to be talking a little bit about some Stranger Raw happening tomorrow.
Awesome stuff. Everybody, if you want to get to know more about us, come check us out. Go check out Turnbuckle Talk tomorrow. Go check out Chris Parrish podcast on Sundays at 12:15. I'd appreciate that. Got to get the shout out in. You want to check out all the great programming? Go check out turnbucklestudios.org. Thank you so much. This has been Monday Night Raw, the Raw Patrol, champing at the bit. Can't wait to bring in the new year. Want to let everybody know we will see you next week. Carl, do you have any parting words for everyone?
I would like to remember what OMD usually says, or OM Dynamic usually says, but I can't right now. So all I'm going to say is be hip, it's hip to be square, and be authentically yourself. Don't listen to the noise. Be you, do you, and just be happy.